Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so welcome to Artful Studio, and this is Anuja Pandey, and today we will be doing the Phad, and we are on the day 6th of our painting. So I'll wait till all of you log in and join the session. Hi, Vaishnavi. And as we know about the history of Phad, which we have discussed in our previous videos, initial 3-4 videos, we have talked a lot about how it is made and how what all tools are used, what colors are used, and where it is done, why it is done, and what is the beliefs of the people that are connected to this Phad. So today we will be drawing, our session will be inclusive of the gods and the goddesses. How do we make them? So generally what we see, generally people associate with the heroes of those times, and those heroes are basically the Pabuji, because they consider him as a incarnation of Lord Vishnu. But then later on these Bhopis and the Bhopas and the others also, those who were practicing Phad, wanted to give it a higher pedestal and more exposure to the beliefs of people, and they started making different narratives like Durga story, then Ramayan stories from Ramayan, from Mahabharata, from Hanuman Chalisa. So those all religious texts which had their references to the gods and the goddesses started to happen, and now we see that few places we will see gods and goddesses as well. When we talk about the goddesses, we often see there is only one Durga that is made, and when we the gods, if we see, there are different types that we can make. And one generally, whenever a narrative or wherever a puja starts, it's always that Lord Ganesha is made, and that is the first prayer that is served to Lord Ganesha. So today we will do Lord Ganesha also, but then I will be telling slowly while we will do Ganesha, because that is a very different form of the god, because it has a animal head, the elephant head. So it is a total different. We will do few of the gods also who have different forms. In Indian mythology, we see that many of the gods have come and have incarnations with different avatars. So if in case we see Hanuman is a Hanuman has a monkey face. So definitely the drawings of a human face gets different. So Shiva has a different face, and Ram, Shiva, Krishna would fall in the same, the human face they will have, whereas Ganesha and Hanuman will have a different face. So we will talk about that as well. We will talk about how we bake sages. When we do the gods, definitely they have the whole lot of people around them. Like if in case we are doing a Ram Darbar, it will have lots and lots of people. And then we'll have the sages, the Rishi and the Muni, how to do that. So that is a totally different form that came out of the Phad. So the features of the picture stays the same, the dressing stays almost the same, but only small changes will happen. And whereas we can, the whole picture conveys the meaning and we can relate. Not everybody is the same, has the same visual effect. So that is there. So if you all can hear me, I'm so sorry. I just, if the video is going through well, please type a yes so that I can start. Hello everyone, please feel yourself welcomed here, each and everybody. Yes, you, I see you all very often here. I'm so happy and thrilled to see you all. Thank you for sharing your weekends with me. So if you can hear me and see me, please type a yes so that we can start. Okay, thank you, Varsha. Thanks, Vaishnavi, Medha. Thank you. So here I will place my camera on the table, and what I have taken today is a A4 size paper. So this is a A4 size paper, normal 200 GSM, simple sheet, and did some outline, and this is just a double pipeline outline, which I will be highlighting with a yellow. The border stays red as I have discussed in the previous ones. So here a small margin, this margin is not defined at all. Just take a good guess and leave as much as you want. Generally it is a one finger size or a small, depending on a bigger, if you take a bigger sheet you can leave a little bit broader one. So that is how it will be worked on. Now here I will be doing one picture of the god, and then later on I will be talking how to make different types of uh, figures wherein we are doing any such drawing where gods are made. So here to start with, I will be doing the first god that is mostly prayed in all the pujas, no matter what it is. I hope you are able to view it. So here you will get the idea of what proportions I take. They are very important because placing of a figure on a paper is the most important thing that I consider it is. Because if you start from a lower point, your figure will go cramped up. If you start from a very high, then you might have a smaller face and a bigger. So the proportion, the how you divide your picture is very, very important, while in the standing structures and the sitting structures, half sitting. So very important to know the anatomy. That is very, very important. Now, if in case it is not a very realistic, still to get it more visual, I mean, nice visuals, it should be calming, it should be soothing, it should be proportionate. We have to go on the proportions. Generally, when we take the head for the gods, we take the whatever the headgear is. Maybe it is a crown, a big crown, or a small crown, whatever it may be. So we will take that much proportion. I'm not measuring it, I'm just giving you a simple standards of it. So here, this much I'll take here. I'll take another same as the upper torso and the lower the same. So it is 3 divisions of the figure. We will leave some on the top. So we will see for the background to be seen. So this is kind of one picture. I will tell you with the pencil so that we can start. So giving a rough idea, and very important thing that when we make any god's picture in Phad, it is only the side profile of the god is visible. It is never the front profile. So now if in case you see any front profile, it's just the innovations of the artist, but not a very traditional way of doing it. In traditional ways, it's only the side. So here I'll be giving the side of the head. I'm not giving any details right now, just giving very and then this is the trunk. So this would be the trunk. Very light I'm drawing. I'll just go ahead and do it with a pen. The ear, whatever the design, that's it. So this is the head. We'll put the turban and the upper torso. So if I take this much big as the head, I will take the same as the torso, broad, and the tummy is big for Ganesha. We will do the same. The hands for this also will be very same as we do for the god, I mean for the people. So here I'm just giving a very rough sketch. So this is, and the seat is the legs are folded when it is in a sitting posture like this. And whenever the gods are placed, they are always placed in the uh, higher pedestal, so there is always a base to it. Rajni, can you share yesterday's pic, the colored version? Sorry, Rajni, I couldn't get time to color it because I was having lined up. I have lined up my private classes, but I will color it today, and you will get it as a video on the YouTube itself. So the coloring video has still to be uploaded. So maybe one more day you'll have to wait for that. So here like this, And here I'll give it a bowl where lots of laddu, modak, whatever. And here you can also make multiple hands, and they can have multiple weapons or whatever thing you want to do. For now, I'll be starting with the pen so that it is more clear. So we'll follow the same kind of a turban that we do for others. All the male and the female figures we have covered in our previous videos. So if you are new and have not checked it out, please check it out. There's a full 6-day course that we are completing today. And but this doesn't complete all the aspects still. There is lot many things that one can cover in. So just making the ear, the head. Now this is a different form, and then we do not follow the same kind of a nose and the lip. So this is a little, the bottom of the trunk will have a little difference in the color, which we will do it here. The tika, the eye, here. So this, we'll go ahead and do a little bit more detailing. This is the ivory, and this is the lower jaw. So I want to actually know how many of you are did the full workshop with me. If you are present here, the full workshop, if you did it and you drew, please type in me, so I'll get to know how many of you have already worked on this. I got few queries on if it is certificate course. So if in case you are wanting to get a certificate, you can write to me on my Facebook, message me personally, and I'll give you all the details. Okay, Vaishnavi, you did it. Okay, Megha, wow, very good. So those who have done it with me here, or maybe this will still be uploaded if you finish the whole with me and submit your works. Definitely, you can check with me on the details of how to getting a wow. So many of you are still working with me. Good. Let me know if I'm too fast. Okay. So I'll just consider. So this is the whatever we say that it is the safa or the turban. So these are the tassels. We can make the turban like this. So this is a very simple face. We do similar in many, because the Phad style gets a little different here. There is not much Phad style here in the face. When we go to the body, you will identify that this is Phad. Otherwise, you won't be able to check out that it is a Phad right now. The main element will come in this hand. It's a very, very unique kind of a hand, and we do not make any changes in it. So like this here. like this. All the gods or goddesses will be wearing some kind of jewelry. Uh, I'm practicing Madhubani with your videos, ma'am. Oh, nice, Sirisha. That's so nice. Yeah, there is a full-fledged course on Madhubani. Here, there is one peculiar thing. We'll not do it as a bangles. We'll do it as the as a cuffling that it is there. So this is a small difference when we do the males and the females. I hope everybody here is has subscribed it already. For the new viewers, please do subscribe and support. Yeah, you can follow me on my Instagram also. So here I'm just making it circular, maybe laddus. You can make it as a modak, which is a little pointed. Okay, Rajni, very good. How nice. So here again, this hand stays like this, the stomach. Here on the other hand, we will make the broad shoulder, the hand just the same as we have been doing. Now, if in case you want to make it a fist or a straight hand, you can make. So if in case it is a hand open, you can make it just this way. That's simple, open. And here also you can place a little. I just wanted to show you how to make a open hand, so that's why I did. Generally these pictures are very very simple, like in the previous in the how to make the mudras in of gods and goddesses, we have hand mudras video also uploaded when we did the patachitra um, uh, there. So that was a little more difficult, the levels were difficult. For this anybody can follow it very simply. This, so this is the body here. Make the stuffer, then the belt that is there. When seated, they will have a small tie up here. This is a very simple sitting posture. This is the border of the dress. The border of the dress and a little foot hanging from the other side. So this. Here we can give a bigger pedestal where he is sitting. So you can make use of a scale for doing that. Now, once this figure is complete, the basic figure is complete, we will add multiple hands. So one hand over here. Maybe the other hand is down over here. Now, see, this is one thing when I did with the pen directly what had happened. If such things happen to you as well, I will tell you how to rectify it. So here I'm making the hand first, and then I'll tell you how to fix it. Sometimes you can use anything for fixing it. Here I have a white pen, here this jelly roll white, and only for the area where I had overdone it and it's showing. I will just do it as a white line, and so that's it. If in case you do not have it, you can use the white poster color or anything, but yes, your pen should be waterproof, otherwise you will just mess up the whole thing. Here, so here the Ved, or this is there. Here we can have a small tooth that he had, and he used to write with it his. So this, now we will go ahead and decorate. So this picture you will not see the a lot of dressing and a lot of decoration also. Most of the part is just the skin. So these are the cuffs. And there is one thread that is always seen on a bare body. This is the Upnayan Sanskar. In the Hindu mythology it is done. So this is the sacred thread, we call it sacred thread. So this is a basic form, and now we will go ahead and decorate it. We can also add a mandap behind, which I'll show. First I will do it with a pencil so that I get it even on both the sides. Here I will just make, you may use a scale as well. Okay, we'll go ahead, but and when you didn't कलरिंग कैसे करना है बताइए. कलरिंग हम पहले भी अपने कई वीडियोस में बता चुके हैं संतोष जी. सो अगर आप उसको देखोगे आपको पूरा क्लियर आइडिया हो जाएगा कि कैसे पेंट करना है, बट स्टिल मैं आपको हल्का फुल्का आइडिया आज भी बता दूंगी. कलर्स बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं होते हैं, बहुत लिमिटेड कलर्स यूज़ होते हैं. So this is just a very small seat. In the dress we will be doing very small prints. This is all the jewelry part, so we'll just go a little more and doing the. So in this picture only it is important that the hands stay the same as we did it. The rest all will be the same. I will erase all the pencil marking that are there. And now we'll go on the detailing part of it. So because this is just a line drawing, and how it will give the Phad ka look, how the look of Phad is. So we'll put some banana trees over here, some decorations, and then this. Okay. So doing the plant, the banana plant, the trunk, sorry, the trunk. This the banana is very dear to him. Which color? If in case you want to color, the colors will not change. It's not like the other art forms where we change the color for gods, like green and blue. Here it will always be yellow, and we do Ganesha in yellow color, so you can do a orangish yellow that we have done for the skin mostly. I have those pictures here. I'll just show you which shade. So here, this was the one that we did in the class. This, you will see that the face color is all the same, and it is known for that as well, right? So here also the face color is the same, and these are all females here. And when we do male also, this is male, and it's a little high detailed work, but this also will have the same color. So you can do a yellow, you can mix a little bit of orange to give it a little different shade. Otherwise you can do a lemon yellow or a deep yellow. That is your wish. So these, it's very important to do the border with red. Now here you will see that there is a difference in all the three borders. That is the maximum difference that we can do. Here is the red border with a yellow pipeline. Here is a double border with double yellow lines, and here is a yellow with a white. That is basically what we do. But today I will tell you a little elaborate border, because it's a very grand, not grand picture I would say, but yes, when we talk about the gods, we just make it more accessorized and more. So here we will keep it flat here, and the ribs of the leaf will come like this. I'll just show you how to do the border a little more. So it will just be like a flower petal. So here you see it's like a flower petal opening, and the center one goes here. Now there is another version of painting the picture which we'll do it today. I'll just show you. There is one more style that has come in Phad, and wherein we just leave the picture in monochromatic and we just do the backgrounds and colors with just detailing of jewelry. I'll show you that style as well. We have done the very traditional way of coloring. Like we chose the palette in a very traditional way. Ma'am, today last workshop is there of FUD? Yes, Pooja, today is day 6th and we will be closing the FUD now. So we will be done with the FUD paintings, and then in a week or 10 days, I will be declaring one more workshop. The workshop and then so please stay connected. Those who are there on the WhatsApp group, please stay there. Do not leave the group, because then for the later ones again some private messaging would start, ma'am, when it is right. So do not leave the group, stay there and you will be notified. Or otherwise, those who have subscribed also, I would say that if you subscribe, please press the bell icon also, so that you get a notification. So here, So any doubts that you would have, how can I connect on the WhatsApp group? Please message me on my Facebook, and then you can, I'll add you to that group also. So here, how to do the pedestal here, you can go and do a very simple designs, not very elaborate. Don't make it very cursive, or don't make it very curvy designs like parsley shape or anything. It has to be very small circles, basic shapes, lines, triangles, shapes, circles. Only that much is good enough to do a fud. Yeah. This here I am decorating it with the streamers can be of the flowers or for the leaf. Otherwise, when we make a festival scene or a carnival or people singing, dancing, then we make those triangular shapes. The triangular shapes we will make like a bandana or a street decoration. But here we will just do the leaf. So here it will be done across the line. So thin mango leaf is considered to be very auspicious, and at all the festivals and customary thing to have a mango leaf here. If in case you want to make the flowers, how will we make the flowers? Simple, double circle and this. That is the only style we make the flower, no other style. In FUD, we have so many styles of doing it, but in FUD we just restrict to this over here. You can keep a lot many things down to decorate it even more. I'm making a small and a small seat on the small little fella here. Okay, here just decorating. I will be posting the face the other stuff as well. All the notifications by the end of the session. You will get it in the message. Double line is always beautiful because you can, while coloring, you can do the contrasting with the yellow. So I'll just turn the paper a little, and here I'm making the leaf shape. This is how. Now, if in case you want people also around, you can make the people as well. So if we can go a little more elaborate, we can add the figures also. We have added those figures in the previous class. The picture I couldn't color here. Such figures that we did in our day 5, which is yesterday. So we did this lady. The lady figure will be very similar. You can have different things when in case they are close to God. They would not be holding such things. That is a different. I will be showing you. So giving a small space because I didn't mean to. First, I didn't plan making one, but that's if in case if you want to draw. Just you can plan that, okay, this is the lady over here and this is the hand. I'll just make it a half covered here. Okay, so I'm just giving it a little, like this is higher and they are standing at the bottom. So here when I'll be doing it, so the hair. Now whatever is hidden, I will not be making that portion. Ma'am, please show a sage. Sure, I'll show you in a rough over in another separate paper because that doesn't go very well with this picture. I'll show you all different forms of gods in a separate sheet, wherein you can just put it to your desire whenever you're making the picture. So I'm not making the full figure here because looks like this one is hidden from this side, and following the same pattern of her dress. So this is a kind of fanning thing that they keep it next to the god. Maybe that can be done here. Like this. You can make a similar figure over here. And since, okay, why don't I make a sage over here since somebody wanted a sage? If you want any other, please let me know. For the sage here, the face will be just the same. I'll, I'll show you a big one actually, not here. It will be very small. So let me finish this and I will draw a sage for you there. So here I can do a man. That's the hair. This is a turban, so it has a upper. So all the pictures are in side face. There is no place that we have to do the front face. Thanks, Nikki. Here. Now at places when I did this, I will be doing that behind. Since here I'm adding too many elements, the picture is getting a little filled up. So if in case you don't want it, you want it plain, then it is okay. But if you are doing God, please remember that the God has to be bigger size. Because in Phad also, when we are doing the Pabuji Phad or the Narayan's Phad, then also we take the major portion as the main person or deity. Whoever is drawn takes a bigger place. So then commoners, ministers, they will just recede in the size. So it will have in blocks. The pictures are done in blocks. One section will show you about the main figure, the subject of which the narrative or which is the whatever the context is. The main person holds a bigger place. Then they follow a hierarchy. So when I talk about the hierarchy, it is like ministers and the court people and the warriors will hold a bigger place and they will be drawn little big. Of course, smaller than the main deity, but then a little big. Then if we go to the princes and the ladies and the commoners and others, then they will go smaller in size. Here for males, we do a waistcloth. They tie it on the waist, this, and then they also wear a skirt kind of a thing. Here, this. A short, this cover comes on the other side also. And this is the picture of here. So this finishes the whole picture, and I will be drawing few of the more as in you all want few more of sages and all. So I will take a fresh paper. I hope you all enjoyed this, and this is the only perspective that we do. Okay. You can do more detailing on the cloth that is under there. You can do flowers, you can do check, you can do anything here if in case whatsoever you want it to be. I'll just show you a few examples like here. I'm adding a kalash, right? So here it depends on what you want, right? How much, how many elements you want for the picture. And here I'm putting a nariyal or the coconut. Then here and just decorate it lightly and we are done. So this can be one thing. Here you can make a plate full of fruits or sweets or anything that you can make. Here also this generally the background when you'll do it yellow in color. For those who are very keen on coloring, I'll suggest you the colors here. The tree of it will always be the same color as I did. I will be showing it to you and you'll relate to that. So the tree over here will be this tree. So the midrib of it is always yellow and just a line with. So you can refer to this one if you want to make full tree, half tree, banana tree, small bush. Everything has been told previously. So this here all the trees, the coloring was shown to you, so you can go ahead and do the trees. Here also if we see this, it will follow the same color as the color of the leaves in the tree, so light green and dark green. Here this figure will stand yellow which is the basic color for the skin. And we generally make Lord Ganesha in yellow color, so we will be doing yellow. Here for the dress, so for the dress you can choose any color, but any color doesn't mean we'll go to shades. We have to use the basic palette of yellow has been done already, so we can go red, blue, green. Red and green are mostly taken, and all these jewelry is highlighted by yellow. So if you see this picture, you will see the idea of how the jewelry has been done in yellow and what all details can be done in this picture. So the same. So the mandap here is brown in color because it's a courtroom and a palace, and the walls are brown. That is done. Initially they used to do it with geru. Now we do it with colors. Now here this is the chhatra or the cover of it. The same thing you can use um, for the back of the mandap. So if this is yellow, choose wisely what color goes in bright contrast with it. Do not use black. You can go for a red or a green or a blue. These can be many in any of the colors. The skin will be the same color and the dress can be of various colors. So this is the basic picture. You can go and decorate more as per your wish. Can you show Lord Krishna? Okay. So I'll see how much time we have and then I'll be showing you many of them. So when we do a sage, first I'll show you when we do different Krishna, Lord Krishna stays very much like a human figure that we do. So, okay, we'll start with this here first in the center. Okay, I'll just show you here. So I'm making a circle here which will tell us that, okay, this is the place for the face, right? And then followed by the body. So here I'm doing two people sitting, as maybe when we do any goddess also, how do we do it? For Krishna also it will be the same. So Krishna is in many forms. Bal Krishna will be different than the Krishna who is uh, he is in Ras Leela, he is doing it his flute, that will be different than the one who is very mature and takes the place on the seat, then that is different. So Lord Krishna has different forms and different moods where we do that. So here I'll draw a basic one, how do we do for the other gods, and here you'll get the idea. So I'm doing the very similar face that we use for all, and this one we can do for Ramchandraji. So how do we do? Now we are not doing the same turban, we have to do the crown because it's the god. Ramchandraji on the seat. So here please make the curves. The eyes will be the same. In gods we do not make mustaches. So that is one form that we will for the people we'll do it, but for this we won't. The earring for all, no matter who, we keep it the same. The hair will be visible little from this side. This is the hand, the same. We generally make a bigger chest, broader chest, and with the dress you will get to know. For any warrior, for any person who is dressed up for a war, or the ministers who are in the court, you can also do that. Now this is here. Now if we are making Ramchandra ji or Lakshman, or then we will have to make the this. I'm showing it to you with the pen so that it gets much more clear. I'll lower the camera down so that it is more obvious. Here this, and I'll do the same for the bottom. So depending on how much of it is visible on the other side, we can do it. If we are making a seated posture, then we will just leave it. This is the waistband, and this stays the same flare. We'll put a this is a dupatta kind of thing that mostly they'll put around. You can have a different design. For here also, in the waist, they will be tying up the same cloth. I'm just making this fringy effect for this cloth. This is their small prints you can add to your desire. You can add lines, but do not make it too flowery since it is the dress of a male. They will be wearing the full arm dresses, so it will be covered. If in case the full arm is showing, that suggests that it is a lady's picture. So just make the print everywhere, and here we can have the same, maybe a flower, whatever it is here. And here I'm extending the whole thing. So this, the legs, they are done very simply like this, nothing big in this. When we are doing now, if in case we want to do Hanuman, I'll show you the another picture. Thank you so much. This is Nimisha. I'm your new student. Hi, Nimisha. You're most welcome. Please follow all of it. If in case you're new, I hope you followed all the previous on Phad. Interest. Can we draw dhoti? If yes, yeah, sure. I'll show you. Now, with the variation, whatever is coming, there is a lot many things that you can do. Now, today we are just keeping the face and the hands the same, and we are putting them in different forms. I will show you the dhoti also, and probably I will show you the dhoti. And yeah, maybe a sage is a proper person to pick up the dhoti. So here, so in the court, I'll just actually make it a little big. Okay. Now we'll not make the chin since it is the sage. The ear will be here. The kundal will be the same. They wear the kundal. But what will happen is they will have a this small variation, and you'll get the idea. So the mustache definitely will not keep it as heavy as the lords and the kings. We will keep it a little humble and down. It's not curled up high. Okay. because that is a symbol of ego and pride and honor. So generally for the rishi and the muni, you will always see that it is long and drooping down. So yes, I will show you Hanuman as well, Vaishnavi. But just suggesting you a little on the, just to show the dhoti, how the dhoti is. Okay. So this is the figure that we can do in this part. The hair will also be big, and we will just go ahead and do the hair. Here, flat stomach, the waist cloth will be there for the dhoti. I'm just making another hand. I'm keeping the upper body bare. Oops, sorry, I just doubled the line. Now how to make this dhoti and the hair, I'll go ahead. For dhoti, you can just go down from the center, go straight, and from this side again go like this. Now this is very much looking like a pant, but yes, you have to give a curve to this side. How will you show this? Now the leg. So on this side also, here in the center, they will have the folds of the dress or the dhoti, and the lines will follow. So you can just put that design. Now, they generally it is that they keep the body bare, but they always have some cloth or over which will be covering. It's unstitched cloth that they would wear. So this is here we can make the bead. This dhoti, this is a part of the dhoti only, and give some lines for the fold. Here also when we will do the design or the coloring, we will do the same kind of lines to suggest the fold. Now these folds will come from the inside. I'll just show you in pencil. When you color, you can just take a darker color and put the lines like this. So these will come from the inside, whereas this side also it will come from the inside. So it is important because this will give you the effect of the dhoti, the wrapping of the dhoti, because it is unstitched. You will have to get the idea of this. So this is the dhoti here. Now the leg. Now with the bare feet, when they are not wearing anything, we will make the ankle goes like this. This is the ankle, and this is a flat foot here. That's it. Oops, I made this one first. Okay, so actually you were supposed to make this one first. I was supposed to make this one first so that it doesn't show up and it's wet. So this is here how to make. You can actually put a small cover on it. Here they will have those beads. You can actually put this as well, or you can just make a small turban. I mean like a small hair tied up in that fashion. Now this hair will just go on the shoulder. Now the cover of the dress will be on the top of the, will just go like this. and the other side also. It is covering on the shoulder, and it will go like this. So this is the cover that they just cover their body, the bare body, and this is the way you can put the dhoti. So dhoti is clear, I hope it is clear. Now these designs and these can be done as per your wish. I'm just giving a small detail so that it gets a little easy for you to understand which portions are where. So this one. So this is a way you can do the set. Yes, Neeta, you can always share your picture to me. There is Artful Studio Facebook group. Please join the group and share. You can also invite your friends to join the group and share. Now somebody said somebody wanted to do Hanuman. That's probably going to be the last one here because we are running out of time. So I'll show you how the Hanuman is. So we will just make Hanuman here in a sitting posture. Okay. What difference can be in the face of Hanuman now? Here, the ear will go a little up considering his form. A small this, I'm making it a relatively bigger than the other figures so that every small thing gets clear to you here. And then this is the mouth, like this. The eye, this is the kind of a face that we make for Hanuman. The ear will move a little up, like this, and we'll put a kundal for this as well. The hair, we'll just darken the eye for better visual here. Now since at times we see that he is also decorated very well, he is in the court of Ram, he is always sitting down on his feet, so we'll just show you that form. So this is the hair part. Okay, here we can put the garland, and this is how we will be doing the full figure. So this is the face of Hanuman. Now when we make him seated, this has gone actually. When we make him seated, it is just like his leg folded down and one leg folded up. This we have done before also, but now generally he wears the dress which is half. So it is half here and then it will come like this way. With a lot of disruption in the middle, this has not been covered so well. So here I'll just show it to you once again quickly on a bigger sheet of paper. So this is the crown piece. Now when we do the face, we do it like a hook here and then a nose, followed by a circular form which goes up till the nose, the lower portion of this here, and then the chin. So this is the basic shape that we do for this. Here is the eye. Let us do it dark. So this will go till the end, and here is the ear. Ear is a slightly upwards. Then we will just do the earring. We'll do some small hair coming from here and this turn. This is also the hair part. This is the body. We'll go from the bottom here, make a broad chest here, and we'll make a place where the hand is getting hand with the joined hands. So we'll make a place where the joined hands are coming. So this is a place where the joined hands are coming, and therefore this will be the length of the hand, right? So here, these are the two hands that are coming up here. And thereafter, we will be doing his seat. This place. So here, I'll just place it a little up. This is again the cloth. This is the back. This is the waist cloth. This is the seat. And here it's the folded leg. One leg is folded on this side, and here we can do the foot. This is the ankle and this is the foot. This is the basic form, how it looks, and now we are going ahead with all the details. So with the details, we can do a small, the cloth hanging over here. You can just find a place where you can just comfortably hang this. This is the basic design. And then so this is the hair on the other side. This. Now the details of all these will be worked the same way as we worked the other part. Now very important, we'll be having his tail. When we make him, we'll be doing it like this. Now his, we call it, again the dhoti is big, but his will be a smaller, smaller form of it. In Hindi it is called langota. So it is that. That's the cloth. Giving us just a small glimpse of it. I'm not doing it very fine over here so that you get the idea. You can do the double outline and if in case you want to color it, do the pipelines always in yellow, so that will highlight it. Yeah, so now these are the tassels. For time, we have done it so many times, so this is again a repeat of it. Now here, after this, there is also very important, it's all very important that we make a gadafar. That's the weapon. And so I'm just making it, just kept on a side and not showing the full. It's circular in shape. With all these things, your picture will look a little related to the context. So if you don't make the things along with it, actually I did it on a A4 size. You can everybody, please, you can actually make this picture as a bigger one. I have already, just to show you, I've made it on a bigger size and it came out to be a full picture of A4 size. So you can go ahead and do it more elaborately and more fine, actually, because I was just on a quick I just wanted to give a quick glimpse on how to make it. Like so. Okay. And so this is how the picture of Hanuman comes. And yes, now we will be ending the session, and I hope you all liked it. Yes, I won't be able to put the other video on. This is what we did, and this is, so today we did a lot many things. We were able to finish our full picture of Lord Ganesha, and then on request I just took up on different forms. We did one lady also, one male, and then a sage. We also did a picture where we can say that it's a Ram, Bharat, or anybody who owns a, who has a bow and an arrow. So, and this is Hanuman, which actually got crumbed up a little, and we did a bigger version of it. So here, this is all that we did today. I hope you liked the videos, and if you have not checked on the to the previous works also, I request you, please check. It will be very good if you are having interest in any of the folk arts. So good to see you all today. I will see you very soon with a new workshop. If you have any doubts or comments, please share it in the comment section. Share your love by sending your likes, and yes, soon the workshop will be announced. In another 10 days, we will be putting up another workshop which will be on a traditional art form. So if anybody has any suggestions or requests, I have many, like Pichwai. People wanted Pichwai also, people wanted Kerala mural also. There's so many. We'll see what can be done as a next workshop, and then it will be posted on the group, on the WhatsApp group also, on the Facebook group also, and on Arthur Studio Facebook group also. Everywhere it will be posted. If in case you come across, also do share for the existing ones, whatever we have done before. There were many. We are growing every day, but yes, you have joined in at some point of time where you have missed something that was done previously, so you can always revisit those, as they are all posted and very much available. So please check them out, and for any kind of certification that you would have any doubts on, please you message me on my Facebook, and then I will suggest, I'll give you the details of that. So thank you for sharing all your time with me, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you.